Last week we looked at the new building sets coming to Conan Exiles in the Age of War Chapter 2. Today, after some viewer requests, we're looking at the new armour sets coming too. This is mostly a Bazaar and Battle Pass preview, though there is one free armour set in here too. So, let's get started. The first set we know of is the Intricate Spite armour set, which Andy said was in the Battle Pass. Apparently it's a port of an Age of Conan armour set. Now, I've never played Age of Conan, but I know plenty of other armour sets have been ported over, so this is just another to add to that growing list. This is a grey, green and orange armour set with some brown accents, made from metal, fabrics and what appears to be some sort of reptile hide. There's a central column that runs through the design of that reptile skin, shrouded over the shoulders by metal plating, similar to that on the gauntlets. There's also a partially metal, partially fabric face covering, a metal mask, and a sort of semi-halo crown around the back of the head. There was also a brief moment where a dyed version of the set was shown, and just based on the appearance, the dye zones seemed decent. The Intricate Spite set cuts a nice balance between appearing functional and decorative, and while some may not, I do really like the semi-halo crown at the back of the head. Overall, looks pretty nice. The second Battle Pass armour is the Embalming Wraps set, which is very much mummy themed. Seeing as they're seemingly going all in on the Egyptian Stygian theme, it seems only right to have a mummy style armour set. The armour is mostly wraps with a waistcloth of fabric and gold. The head and shoulders are nearly completely shrouded by metal though, adorned by a very pharaoh-esque set of pauldrons and a suitably fitting mask, accompanied by what looks like a snake on either side of the helmet. Given the heavy focus on the Egyptian theme and the inclusion of treasures like sarcophagi, many people in chat had already asked about dressing up like a mummy, and this set hits that idea well. I'm not sure how useful most of the armour will be outside of a roleplay environment, but I think the helmet could be used nicely with some set-themed designs. Overall, a little niche, but quite nice. The third Battle Pass armour set we know of is the Raiment of Relic hunting. This seems designed as an alternative dress for the relic hunters maybe, and is a very nice set that seems suitable for the desert. It's mainly green and red with a brown underlayer. The majority of fabrics are this sort of aquamarine tone, draped across from shoulder to waist and waist to knee. There's a stark red underlayer running the opposite way beneath the torso, which contrasts very nicely. The rest of the outfit seems mostly fabrics with some low profile shoes, an intricate head covering and a face mask to keep out the dust. This set is the first reward on the Battle Pass and is pretty nicely designed. It's good to see some more colourful sets, and I think this is going to be pretty nice, especially if it takes dyes well. The Stygian Vanguard set is the new free armour that comes from the new Purge system. It's a light armour set that is a little better than the regular light armour, and the pieces in total boost agility damage by 9% and strength by 6%. It's primarily a white and brown set with a little touch of orange on the waistcloth. The set has brown trousers running into a white partial tunic that appears to be some sort of treated leather. There's also some brown treated leather serving as a neck guard and partial pauldrons, a scarf beneath the leather to cover the neck itself, and a headdress that covers the hair and runs down to the upper spine. I've already seen a few people saying they really like the look of this set, and I do agree. It's got that sort of desert nomad feeling about it. It doesn't take dyes too well, but I think it's unique and attractive enough on its own that some people will definitely enjoy it. The first Bazaar set we know about is the Nemedian Civilian clothing set. We saw very little of this set, pretty much just the title of the bundle on the Bazaar page. It also had the FPO icons, so we don't really know what it looks like. In the beta client we can see that there are two sets, Peasant and Decadent. Of course we can't spawn them in, so it's kinda hard to tell what to expect with the FPO icons, so there isn't really too much to say here, but hopefully the roleplay crowd will get some use out of some more civilian clothing. The second Bazaar set is the Vendhyan Treasure Hunter pack. I do believe there's a weapon skin and a mount in this bundle too, but we only got to see the armour in game. It's a very cloth heavy set with mainly green and white, a highlight of purple and a little bit of brown leather. It's at least somewhat based in the Indian style, as Vendhyan seems to be analogous for modern day India. It looks like this is probably a light armour set and it's very intricately designed. I really like the whole draping aspect going on here. I think it gives the armour a very nice flow to it. The turban is also pretty intricate and it looks like it comes with some extra face jewellery. It's kind of asymmetrical on the arms, which I didn't really like at first when they started doing asymmetrical sets, but it's grown on me as we see more of them, though I can imagine some people won't like it. Overall, it's a nice, colourful flowing set that I think is a little different from most stuff in game, but it is designed nicely, and it's nice to see something from a culture as underrepresented in game as Vendhyan. Overall, very nice, though some may not like the asymmetrical style. The final set we saw was the Chieftain of the North bundle in the Aesir style, similar to some of the armours last chapter. It's a heavy armour set that includes a cape, and it is beautiful. It's mostly metal, hide and fabric in pretty standard colours for those materials. It has a chainmail and leather tunic and fabric trousers beneath metal pauldrons, a large white fur scarf, and there's a cape that runs from that scarf too. The helmet is fairly low-key, being a Viking-style Spangen helm design, and he also mentioned this set will come with a great hammer and a polar bear skin too. The Aesir sets in Chapter 1 were very nicely made, and this one follows suit. It's more grounded than the Shaman or Chieftain sets from the last chapter, and I think fans of more realistic designs will be pleased. The cape is a very nice touch, especially because it reflects your clan emblem. Overall, a really nicely designed set that I think a lot of people are going to love, assuming the price is right. And there we have it, 7 new armour sets coming to Conan Exiles in the Age of War Chapter 2. There are some very nice designs coming in the Battle Pass and that Vanguard set in the base game too. Some of the Bazaar sets also look really nice, though the pricing is of course going to affect how much people will want them. Thank you for watching, and of course a massive thanks to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. I'm torn between Intricate Spite and Aesir Chieftain for which one is my favourite, but do let me know which is your favourite in the comments below. Again, thank you very much for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.